Up next, we have Koalafied Hero. The Koalafied Hero explores a dungeon to gain new abilities. And this is submitted by Chapel. It was made in Unreal Engine, and this was a solo effort with some external assets. Let's look at the game page. Alright. Take on a journey as a koala hero who is exploring a dungeon filled with monsters and the like. Explore the vast network of unexplored rooms to find power-ups and other useful tools. Game project made for MVM 22 in the allotted time. Let's see, the controls. WASD. Left mouse button to attack, right to dash. Q is grapple hook. E place bomb. R AOA push. Okay. Alright, let's see how this plays. That's nice. Little follow around. Okay. I like how this moves. There's no sound for the attack. No sound of anything so far. Q. I guess I don't have the grapple hook. Okay, well. Let's see. I like the 1-bit look. Not only that it's 1-bit, but it has this sort of I don't know, hand-drawn feel. Yeah, there was some pushback there, but that was the only confirmation I had that I was hitting the enemy, other than, its death. Well, that was an odd. What? Oh boy. Okay. I don't know what happened there. That was odd. I think it happened around here. Yeah, I walked through there. And I'm somewhat tempted to double check and see if it still happens, but I'm going to assume there's a collision issue here that caused that weird bug. Kind of a weird spot to place an enemy. And do I die at all? Yeah, it looks like I get the flashing effect. A lot of empty rooms and ways to go. Which, without a map, player gets lost really easily. And part of me wants to feel like this is an indicator that you can go between the rooms. But it's not. It's causes this bug. Let's see. This is definitely not a Metroidvania, unfortunately. And I feel like any kind of backtracking feels forced. Oh, now I got a hook. I think. How does it work? Okay, you have to position it. If you're going to include a mechanic like that, you should have a custom cursor so the player knows that they're supposed to be aiming at something collidable. But now that I have it, I have no clue where it's supposed to be used. Really, I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, wait a minute. The bug room. I think it's this way, I believe. Maybe? No. Where's the bug room? If I can get to the start, I can get there. Here it is. I'm wondering if, let's see, I'm supposed to do that, like do this, and it's, if I go through it slowly, maybe that's what causes the bug. Yeah. So, it looks like, in terms of that bug, you need to figure out a way to make it so that the player can only go through that wall when that hook shot is active. Whether that means setting up a separate collider for your player that um, detects for that, I'm sure there are several different ways you can fix that. Um, but I don't use Unreal, so I can't point you in a good direction. Um, oh, those are bombs. Okay. Yeah, I like the art. I mean, I definitely like the art. So let's see. Question is, where do I use them? These bombs here, or is that just decorative? No, that's decorative. If I have to blow up walls, this is the perspective is very Zelda-like, and if you've played them, then you know that the walls I either have a certain, like, their colors are different, or they have a different pattern to indicate that they can be manipulated. And I don't remember seeing anything that required a bomb. Um, I mean, I only had to use that grapple once. Am I going in circles? Um, yeah, I really don't know where I'm supposed to go next, but I think I have a pretty good idea of how I'll be rating this. So let's do that. All right, I'll start with the 3. And first off, I'll go with the obvious. It's not a Metroidvania, um, in my opinion. And with the one unlock that I got, you know, it didn't do much other than prevent a bug happening. Um, and you know, it felt just like I was wandering aimlessly. Sensory, I will give you a 2, um, because at least visually everything looked consistent. Um, but the lack of feedback given to the player, um, I think I will dock you in execution. Um, so definitely the 2 for that. And then I feel like it was also a 1 because you didn't catch that bug, and overall I felt like I was wandering around. Like I had no sense of direction or what my goal was. So I would say, it was poor execution. Um, Enjoyment, I liked the art enough, and I liked the movement mechanics enough to say that it's definitely a 2 stars in enjoyment. Um, depending on what your depending on what you plan to do with this project moving forward, I could definitely see it um, more like a fast-paced, um, like shoot 'em up, like if or it has there's something there. You have something. It's not just junk, but it's not for a Metroidvania, in my opinion. It's for a different genre, and I think if you continue working on it, you'll find that. I hope this helps.